Hi Leo, welcome back to Spirit Speaks Oracle readings. My name is Tessa, and I hope you're having as lovely of a day as I'm having. It's been raining nonstop today, which is a rare thing where I live, so nice warm cup of tea. I have ginger tea, nice and cozy on this cold, wet day. I'm going to be giving you a reading today for the entire month of May, okay? For Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. We started off May right away opening a portal of transformation as Pluto goes retrograde in Aquarius. So this is going to be a good time for you to go inward, do some self-reflection, do some journaling. Hopefully that should help you out a lot. On May 12th, we have the flower moon. It's the full moon in Scorpio, which is going to bring about a collective evolution, okay, within the world, which I'm excited for that, through this portal of transformation. On May 24th, Saturn moves into the fire sign of Aries. And in this new cycle, discipline in your spiritual practice is going to be a focus. So I would recommend, again, journaling or meditation, some form of meditation, getting out in nature is going to help you through the month. And then at the end of the month, on the 26th, we have the new moon in Gemini, and this is going to help you see things in a new way. Okay, Leo, you might have a different perspective entirely by the end of May, okay, during this entire month of transformation. So I'm excited to see what Spirit has to tell you for this month. I'm going to pull 3 cards for you, Leo, from my very favorite deck. It's the Mystical Shaman Oracle deck. I've worked with this one for years, and I just love the shamanic wisdom from the ancient cultures, and the imagery on these cards are spectacular. So, okay. First card for Leo, second card, and third card. Okay. So with this particular Oracle deck, I can pull things in reverse order, and I've done just that. All 3 of these cards are in reverse order, starting with the Coyote card. Okay? All right, the Coyote card. I think Coyote, from what I know of animal spirits, I think trickster, okay? You always gotta, coyotes and foxes are in that sense. They're kind of tricky. We have the number 12 up here at this card, and then we have the full moon represented at the bottom of the card there. So since I pulled all of these in reverse, I'm going to read the medicine to you. The medicine is the area of life that you need to work on as Spirit directs you. And then obviously what they call the essence of the card in this guidebook, which is the symbolism around the coyote animal spirit. It says, the coyote is the symbol of the sacred trickster, the one who provides detours for growth and understanding by ensuring that things don't go as planned. The coyote brings the energy of divine deception to set you free from the shackles of that which doesn't serve you. Sometimes it appears that you will get everything you want, only to find that coyote brings you the opposite of what you hoped for. The lessons offered by Coyote may at first appear confusing, but they are most sacred and always for your highest good. Okay, well, that's the essence of this card, okay? It's a divine detour, it says. It's meant for growth and understanding. Might not be what you had planned, Leo, for this month, but it's supposed to be that way. Okay, the medicine, it says this is the area that you're supposed to work on or bring into balance. Are you being seduced by what you think you desire? Could it be that the more superficial, sparkly, shiny aspects of your ambition led you in this moment? Perhaps you feel that in order to get what you desire, you have to compromise yourself, control others, or manipulate situations to ensure your goal is met. Coyote howls in the shadows to remind you that this may be a lesson too painful to learn. Whew. It says, beware of the shallow waters right now. Something or someone might pretend to be deep, but that doesn't make them so, no matter how seductive their superficial traits and how beautiful or sparkly they appear. All that glitters there will not turn up gold, no matter how many wishes you make to change that. Okay? Something or someone might not be what you think they are, not as they appear. But yeah, it says, have you let your more superficial side be enticed by the sparkly and shiny things in life and not what is true and what is real for you, Coyote? Okay? All right. Well, transformation, right? Month of transformation. Growth, that hopefully involves a lot of growth and understanding. That's what the Coyote Animal Spirit card is all about. The next card that I pulled for you for the month of May is the Curse, okay? The Curse. Don't get too scared. I know the imagery on this one is not very positive. We have a person with painted hand over their mouth, which alludes to silence and also just not being able possibly to speak your truth. We have the full moon showing, the new moon showing, another moon here showing, it looks like, and then the number 14 around that card. So if you want to look up the angel number 14 to help you out with that. Let's read about this curse, or the essence of the curse, and the medicine that you can take right now to remedy that. Okay, oh, I went right past it. The essence of this card. The curse refers to the limiting stories of our ancestors and the karma from former lifetimes that preordains the events of our lives. Okay. It is the source of negative patterns, and it can show up as a disease, a destructive force, or a blockage on our creative energy. The curse holds us hostage to a false story that we confuse for reality. Recognizing the original wound that is playing out in our life can heal it. Okay? That's the essence of this card. It could have been former lifetimes, patterns, negative patterns, unfortunately, the limiting stories of your ancestors. The medicine, it says, be aware of your actions. Act with impeccable intentions so as not to create a debt or karma that sooner or later someone has to pay. What you do to others, you also do to yourself and to the people you love the most. Now you have the opportunity to clean it up. Okay. So it says now you have an opportunity to clean that up. Those self-limiting beliefs or whatever beliefs you had around your past lifetimes, perhaps, or your ancestors, or you can break that. Okay. It says be aware of your actions, though. What you do to others, you do to yourself. That's that golden rule. So that's so funny. Do as to others as you would have them do unto you. Okay, so treat people with kindness, and you should receive kindness back. What you give, you receive. And remember, sometimes there's a detour, something that you weren't expecting, that comes up, but that's guided by spirit. It's not exactly what you hoped for, but it gives you the opportunity for growth, as does this. Okay, well, at least your third card is more appealing in my opinion. It's the owl card. That's a beautiful card there. The wise old owl, obviously wisdom. Owls are represented by divine guidance. They're usually a familiar pet of a sort, or some type of assistant to different gods and goddesses. We have the full moon behind the owl here, and then we have the number 39. Okay, 39 on the card. You can check that out as an angel number that could resonate to this particular message. Okay. The owl. Owl is the master of the night. She can see situations with perfect clarity, more so when it is dark, and is able to discern truth when others are sightless. She helps you find your light and your lightness in the darkest moments of your life, and to embrace the night as your ally. Owl can bring you a message from the invisible world. She opens your ears so that you may hear the voices of the ancestors, and you may acquire their wisdom and make it your own. The medicine. Owl guards against self-deception and insists that your motives be pure and transparent to all. What is the message that you are not hearing? The situation you are not seeing with clarity? Owl invites you to wait patiently. Bide your time until it is right to act. Then do so decisively with no hesitation or remorse. Okay? Okay. Again, Owl is the master of the night, master of the dark, can see and hear things that others can't. Okay? It says, embrace the night as your ally. Okay? She can bring you messages from the spirit world. They guard against self-deception and insist your motives be pure and transparent to all. Okay, so you've got to use some inner guidance, some intuition. Call on the owl spirit to help you see what you're not seeing here in relation to this particular curse card that we pulled and the detour that's happened for you, Leo. Sounds like May is going to be very transformational for you. I'm very interested to hear what's going on. Let me know in the comment section, and yeah, whew. Hang in there, okay? Please like and subscribe if you like this video, and I will see you next week with your weekly reading.